Hi, this is Josh from Expats Everywhere.
And this is Kalie.
Today we're here to talk about expat life in Dubai. We've broken it down into 3 parts: moving, living, and working. This is our review preview show.
Welcome to our review preview show. We're working through the alphabet of the cities that you vote on and want to know more about being an expat in. So we've done A, Athens, B, Budapest, C, Cairo, and today we're giving you information on Dubai.
Now, this was a tough one for us because Dubai and Dublin were neck and neck on votes and then also in the comments on YouTube and Instagram. It really went back and forth, so we decided to do both.
So today we'll be discussing Dubai, and next week we'll put a video out about Dublin. Now normally these videos are every other Thursday, but since this was a tight one, we'll go ahead and do 2 Thursdays in a row.
We'll also continue to give shout outs to those who have commented on YouTube and Instagram, as well as reviewing our channel's past videos and previewing the upcoming video. Like Kalie said, our review preview shows normally drop every other Thursday, with the exception of the letter D since it was so tight. And our expat interviews and other videos will continue to drop on Sundays.
For this show's poll, our community tab had the cities Dallas, Delhi, Doha, Dubai, and Dublin. And Dubai was 42% on the poll, and Dublin received a little lower, but we had comments about them.
Yep, and Doha and Delhi were next with 10%, and then Dallas was last with 6%. All right, let's get started with Dubai.
We'll talk about moving to, living in, and working in Dubai. Let's start with moving to. Dubai is an Islamic Emirati, but other religions are allowed to be practiced. However, you can't try to convert. There is a call to prayer 5 times a day, so that means that non-Muslims may have to wait for business to resume until prayer time is over.
And remember, Ramadan is the holy month there with shorter hours, and a lot of restaurants close during the day or serve limited menus. No alcohol is served until the fast is broken at sunset.
English is very common, and Dubai is an international city, so there's quite a mix of nationalities, so it's easy to make friends from all over the world.
That's right. And you can really find anything in Dubai. That's why it's so awesome. There's an array of fast food restaurants, and you can practically get anything delivered at any time. There's a very lively nightlife that generally starts after 9 p.m. and it goes into the morning hours. Friday brunch is really popular as well at hotels and restaurants, and they serve a variety of food and drinks.
Now, something tough in Dubai is the official paperwork, like when you need your visa or a bank account. It has to be translated into Arabic, which can be a frustrating process. So if you're moving there with a company, make sure you have them help you out with this. If you're not moving there with a company, it might be useful to hire someone to help you out, but do your research so that you find someone reliable.
And going to Dubai for tourism is fairly easy depending on what country you're coming from, as there's a visa on arrival for 46 different countries. If you aren't a part of one of those countries, then you'll need a sponsor.
Now keep in mind that's just for tourism. So if you're going there to work, you'll need an employment visa, which your employer should help you with. The General Directorate of Residency and Foreigners Affairs will be the department that you need your visa from. You'll get a health card, a residence permit upon arrival, and then your employer should apply for the rest of the things that you need within 60 days of your arrival.
Now let's talk about living in Dubai. There are plenty of government and private hospitals, but you'll want to have medical insurance while you are there. For those with kids, there are a lot of private schools. Fees will vary, but expect international school fees to start from $5,000 per year. Be sure to do your research before settling on one. You'll need to find private school, as the government schools are for Emiratis, and daycare is around $500 per month.
Now, an amazing perk about Dubai is the country is largely tax-free with no income tax. They do taxes in other areas, but when it comes to your salary, what you see is what you get, which is awesome. Dubai has a variety of housing options, from modern and elaborate to traditional and residential. It just depends on where you want to live in the city and how much you really want to spend. So rent for a 1-bedroom is around $900 to $2,200, and a 3-bedroom is $1,900 to $4,600. But it's luxury there, so prices can definitely go up.
Yeah, and the tricky part is rents. Apartments have to be paid in full upfront, so that means you'll need a year's worth of money to rent a place. Be sure to have your company help with this. If you're doing it on your own, realtors can be hard to work with, so it's best to research properties yourself and then have the agent get involved later on in the process because they're required at that point.
Utilities can be activated online through the Dubai Electricity and Water Authority. You'll need to pay a deposit, which depends on your apartment, but expected to be about $550 to $1,100. And you're looking at around $180 a month for utilities for an 1,000 square foot apartment. Good internet is around $100.
I think Dubai is expensive to start up in. Let's talk about transportation. Dubai has a metro, buses, and taxis, and all are quite affordable. Driving, on the other hand, is harder, and we wouldn't recommend it because of lack of signage, traffic, and crazy drivers. Another thing with transportation, a nice perk is when you have your residence visa, you get an e-gate card for the airport, which makes customs much faster.
An inexpensive meal is around $8, while a 3-course meal for 2 people without drinks at a mid-range restaurant is around $55. A pint of beer can be anywhere from $6 to $16 depending on where you go.
Lastly, let's talk about working in Dubai.
There are loads of opportunities available from services to entrepreneurs. Its location is ideal between Europe and Asia. Dubai still relies a lot on expats, which is great for those moving there with a company or moving there to establish your own company. In the past, the focus was always on oil and gas, but they're really widening their opportunities and tourism is booming.
Boom! For those wanting to start a new business, check out the free zones such as Healthcare City or Media City, which are special economic zones set up with the objective of offering tax concessions and custom duty benefits to expatriate investors. Setting up your own company can be quite difficult, so we do recommend hiring help. The free zones have better laws for expats though, so definitely look there.
If you're moving there with an employer, as with everywhere, be smart and cover your bases with a proper contract that includes your salary, healthcare, and visa help. You'll need them to sponsor you. You can go to Dubai and look for a job as well because there are plenty of recruiting agencies, but you shouldn't have to pay for that. The company hiring should pay for that. And again, just like everywhere, cover your bases with your contract.
Now, that's all for Dubai. Let us know in the comment section below if you're considering moving to Dubai or if you're already an expat there. Remember, next week we'll be featuring Dublin, so stay tuned for that.
If you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to stay up to date on what's happening in the world of expats everywhere. Now, let's move on to our shout-out section.
Okay, listen up expats, because this first shout-out is super important. We all know what it's like to transfer money back home and how much of a pain it can be. We recently did a video with a company called Currency Fair who simplifies this process, so be sure to check that out. Thank you to Telcom Dog, Travel Tech, and Talk who said, "Thanks, I'm always looking for a better way to manage/transfer money. The world is much smaller now and we need to flow seamlessly between countries." Great comment, so true. Thanks for checking out Currency Fair.
Our next shout out goes to Mark on our recent video about being an expat in the Netherlands. In the video, Lauren talks about how it's hard to find the products Dove and Tabasco. So his comment is, Dove is a normal brand that is easy available everywhere. I use Dove deodorant and soap myself. The same with Tabasco. Other things like makeup or shampoo could go under a different brand name in the Netherlands/Europe. Thanks for writing. We've actually had a lot of activity and lots of comments on this from everyone. So thank you everyone for writing. So keep in mind, sometimes a brand might be there, but they don't offer the exact same product as your home country. For example, some countries are more popular for the rollerball deodorant. While they have that brand, someone might be looking for a specific solid deodorant, the same brand, but they can't find the product that's available in their own country. So the exact product might not be there. It might be difficult for those creature comforts because it's not exactly what you want.
Yeah, and sprays took forever to get to the US. Lastly, we had a comment on our Estonia vlog video from Jivan Thapan. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Jivan Thapan official, who wrote, "I enjoyed your video. How was your stay in Estonia?" We really liked Estonia and we hope to go back and see more of the country. We only went to Tallinn, but hopefully we can see more.
Yeah, definitely. Now it's time to review our past videos and preview our next upcoming video. 2 weeks ago, we put a video out about an expat who lives in the Netherlands. That's the one that we just highlighted in our shout-out section. Now we've had some great comments and dialogue on this video, so keep it up.
Yes. The most recent video we loaded was with Currency Fair, a company that helps you exchange and transfer your money at great rates with no hidden fees, unlike to transfer with banks, which all of us expats can relate to when it comes to sending money back to our home countries. We also gave a shout out about this video.
This Sunday, we'll load a video with Lisa, who's an expat in China. So she'll talk about her experience along with what's happening with the coronavirus outbreak there.
Lisa's been awesome, so I hope you guys really like her. Be sure to head over to our community tab page, and we're going to move on to the next city that starts with the letter E. Jump on there and vote so we can give you information on the city that you want to know about.
But remember, since Dubai and Dublin were so close this week, we'll be doing a video about Dublin next week, but we're still going to open the poll up for the E's, so make sure you check those out and vote. Bye.
Bye.